Can you not see, ma'am?
Well, this place is deep valley black lives.
Planned Parenthood here doesn't do abortions. They haven't done them in Kenosha.
Chemical abortions, ma'am.
There's still bloodshed happening in this.
Chemical abortions, ma'am.
Yes, there's enough bloodshed going on that we don't need abortion rights going on too. There's a civil war going on that we don't need their 2 cents too.
And we've been murdering babies for 47 years now.
Good. Some
it's not
people
good.
need to do that with their
no,
children.
they don't.
Some shouldn't have children.
Ma'am.
And it's everybody's opinion, and everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Look.
And that's what's so great about this country is we get to do what we want and have our own opinions. But this is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous that we do this to children.
You guys can stand here with signs all day long, but when you start having graphic pictures and there's children around, that's where I'm going to say something.
Ma'am, if you care about children, care about these children too. Don't discriminate.
Why should I care about them?
Well, I know you don't care about them because you hate them in the womb. Ma'am, if you care about born children, a choice to murder a child.
That we as women have the right to either have a child or give it up for adoption or cancel it altogether.
No, you don't. You're playing God with human life.
I have
That's
that
evil.
Right.
No, you don't. You're not God.
I want with my body. Yes,
that's not your body, ma'am.
I am not owned by anybody.
You're owned by God.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. That's pride on your part.
I'm not.
You're prideful then.
No.
God created you.
No, he did not.
Well, who do you think?
Jim and Carrie did.
No, God created you.
Jim and Carrie did.
God brought you into this world.
My parents created me.
Well, God created your parents and gave them the right ability to bring you into the world.
You can preach about your God all you want, but I don't believe in your God. I believe in God's.
Well, there's only one true God.
There's more than one man to do the job. But this is disgusting.
It is disgusting.
All of our business. We have enough going on. We all are having post-traumatic stress disorder with everything that we don't need this van in front of our business.
Well, children need a voice to speak up for them. We're going to speak up for them. You should care about them. We do it all over the place.
Where you belong. You're from Ohio.
No, actually,
or Iowa, whatever.
No, I'm not, ma'am.
Are you from here? Then why does your van have out-of-state plates?
Doesn't matter. Ma'am, care about these children.
Yes, it does matter because I'm sick of fuckers coming in this town and stirring up shit. They've done enough damage.
We're not committing violence, ma'am. They're the ones committing violence, not us.
And you're just here to stir the pot, aren't you?
Well, ma'am, people are murdering their children.
Stop calling me ma'am because...
What do you want me to call you?
You can call me Becky.
Becky, okay. Becky.
Can you just please go somewhere else?
No.
We don't bother these guys.
If he wants to go else, help us shut down Planned Parenthood.
No, I will not.
Then we're not leaving
Do
them.
you realize that Planned Parenthood saved me from having endometriosis and dying when I was 19 years old and couldn't have insurance? That they paid for me to go to a gynecologist, so then 2 years later I did have my fucking daughter?
It doesn't justify the evil that they do, ma'am.
They don't do it here.
They do chemical abortions.
You have to go to an abortion clinic. Go to an abortion clinic.
We do go there as well.
Then go there. Don't go here. These people help females.
They don't help females in the womb, ma'am.
They help make choices
to murder children.
Allowed to have, and they push for adoption more than an abortion on any given day.
I don't see that, ma'am.
Well, have you ever had anybody go in and actually go see somebody, go get checked out? I brought my boyfriend's daughter here the other day, a couple months back. You know what they did? Gave her information about birth control. They didn't tell her if you get pregnant, go have an abortion. They taught her on how to prevent getting pregnant in the first place. Maybe you should start there. Maybe you should start with people who shouldn't be having kids in the first place, so that this isn't a problem.
Well, it's a problem because we sin against God, and we think that it's okay to have sex outside of marriage, and then when a child's conceived, we think it's okay to murder that child because we think it's okay to rebel against God.
The sex sells, and there's so much sex everywhere.
I'm aware of that. I grew up in that culture, ma'am. I'm aware. And it's an evil.
Stop sex. Maybe.
No, not sex. Sex outside of marriage. Sex.
We live in the day and age people don't get married and have sex.
I'm aware of that, ma'am. I have it in my own family, and it's evil.
Because everybody gets divorced. Do you not realize the time?
I do, and I'm aware of all that, and it agrees me. It agrees me to know that.
Please just move your van.
I can't at the moment. No.
Well, I'm gonna go to my house once I'm done with my client, and
what?
Take care of your van.
Well, what do you mean by that? Is that a threat?
That's a promise that I will come and spray paint the shit out of them.
Then I can report you to the police, and you can pay the fine.
You sure can. And
I'll get you on film.
Go ahead.
And put you on YouTube.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I can do that.
We have enough going on.
Ma'am, you don't care about children.
No, I'm gonna protect little kids from seeing pictures like that.
So you're gonna vandalize someone's property?
Walk down the street.
Ma'am, then you're one of the thugs. You care, but you're concerned about the thugs in this city. You'll be a thug yourself if you spray paint that van. You'll be no better than they are.
You're being no better than they are.
Ma'am, I'm not committing violence. You're the one that's threatening violence. You're the one that's threatening vandalism. You'll be no better than the thugs that have been terrorizing this city recently. You'll be no better than them if you resort to that.
That's fine. If I gotta stoop to some people's levels, and I gotta stoop to some people's levels.
Okay, that you're gonna be a thug?
The neighbors have asked you. Everyone's asked you.
Ma'am, do you care about?
Go ahead.
Do you
stand up front all day long and preach like he does? But the graphic pictures gotta go.
Ma'am, do you care about the Constitution?
Yes.
Do you care about the First Amendment?
I care about everything. I care about.
Then this is constitutionally protected.
That is disgusting.
It's constitutionally protected.
That is disgusting.
It may be disgusting, but the Constitution protects my right to show it. And if you are going to spray paint that, then you hate the Constitution. Because you do. If you hate free speech.
That's what they're going to stoop down to get their point across.
Well, we have to because people are murdering their children, ma'am, and you support that. So we have to see it. People like you have to see it.
Yes, I do.
Then you need to see it.
Pro-choice.
They need to see it.
You have a right to fucking believe in what you want.
Then you need to see what you support doing to children.
Do you even know some people's situations that have abortions? Like I got a girlfriend that if she would have had her kid, he would have been dead in a year anyways.
Well, you don't know that. Maybe you're not
Yes,
God. You don't
we
know.
do
You don't know all things.
Yes, we did know that.
No,
And
you don't.
She did know that, and it was the toughest decision she made for
It should be a tough decision to murder a baby.
So, but she has that right. So
No,
we're
she
gonna
doesn't.
Go back to not having abortions, and women are dying because they're in the back alleys using coat hangers and vacuums. Is that what you want?
No, we should fear God and obey Him and trust
We
in
should
Him,
have a choice in this now.
not to murder somebody.
That's not murder.
Well, then that's a problem. You're dehumanizing the preborn. You used to be a preborn child. We all did. You do realize that, right? You used to be a preborn child,
I used to be a lot of things.
right? I mean, we all used to be in our mother's wombs. So why do you discriminate against people when you used to be in their position in your mother's womb
Because they made that choice for themselves.
to murder a child? That's not a.
Hey, that's what they had to do.
Do
That's what they had to do.
you profess to be a Christian
No.
at all? Okay. Well, but you have the law of God written on your heart, the Ten Commandments. I knew right from.
Man.
No, it's constitutionally protected, ma'am. You should care about these children. If you're worried about born children seeing the images, you should be worried about.
the children that are alive and existing in this world. I don't care about the ones that can't do nothing for them.
Well, then you're discriminating.
They're now in the stars.
You're discriminating against them, ma'am. You're not being
In the
consistent.
stars and under God, with God. Somebody made that choice.
So you acknowledge
Worry
God.
about the ones that are here.
They are here.
Yeah, they're in the stars. They're no
No,
longer here.
they're in heaven.
What do they care about now? Like my one client said, do you care about now? Do you care about them when they're in their 30s?
Sure. I mean, I care about people born and preborn, and we shouldn't be murdering people. We shouldn't be murdering people no matter how old, how young they are, whatever location they are. And ma'am, people like you need to see us because that's what you support.
No, I don't need to
You should
see it.
support us. Had that van being there because.
I know well aware of what goes on here all the time. I work here all the time.
Then you
My
should-
man is out
you
here.
should be glad the van's out there.
I was confused. I thought it was Friday because he's here today and he's usually here on Friday. So maybe he's got free time, so he came today. It goes on all the time here.
Well, if you support it, I think you'd want the van to be there.
We never bother you guys at all. But
Well, you're bothering us
we're
now.
crossing the line because it is disgusting.
You'll cross the line if you spray paint it, and you'll be a vandal. You'll be a thug. And if you want to be a thug just like
Go
the
back
other
to your
ones,
state, like everybody else that's coming to this town just to stir the pot. You people need to just go home.
so you don't respect the Constitution then.
Go home to your own town and do it there.
Why?
Why? Because we have enough people from other towns coming here just starting shit, to start shit.
Committing vandalism, not us.
We don't start riots.
We're peaceful. But you don't like the message.
Now you're peaceful.
Yeah, we're not here to commit violence. But this is violent right here.
Go to your own town and preach there. We have enough people from Kenosha doing a fine job preaching every week here on their own. They don't need help. Their message gets across every week. Go home to your hometown and do it there.
I will eventually, but not now.
Why did you come to Kenosha? Because you see what's going on in the news?
I know what's going on. I have no idea what's going
So
on.
what, you guys load up and said, hey, let's go to fucking Kenosha and stir the pot there too?
What does it matter to you? I mean, if you respect the
Because it matters to me because I have my family that's scared shitless with everybody coming from out of town. We
With those-
Christians just want to go back to what our somewhat normal was.
well, this is normal in our culture to murder children. That shouldn't be normal.
And this is?
It shouldn't
This
be.
is normal?
It shouldn't be normal.
Do you
to-
not see what's going
I see
on?
it. I see it. Why do you?
So go home to your hometown. Help us out that are trying to get people from that aren't here
Maybe
out of our town and leave us alone.
Yeah, I'd help you to defend the town.
We don't need help defending the town because it's people from outside that are destroying our town.
And Planned Parenthood's
So if
destroying your town as well.
everybody just goes to their hometown and just leaves people in Kenosha alone,
We-
things could probably go back to normal because I've talked to thousands of people from Kenosha, and it's not them. It's not my black friends in Kenosha that are people out of town. So go back
My
to where
church
you're
from out of
from.
town, even from Idaho, have come down here to protect certain areas that have been threatened. And where that shooting happened with Kyle, the 17-year-old, I forget his last name. There were men from out of state.
Everybody involved in that whole incident wasn't from Kenosha, is my point.
Well, Kyle was seeking to help protect this.
He was here to help protect, yes, because he
Help
works
clean
here
up.
in this town.
Yeah.
He's right over the border. You guys are how many hours away?
Doesn't really matter.
40 minutes.
It does matter.
Would it matter if we were from 1,000 miles away? If we came here and you agreed with our position, if you agreed with what we were doing, would that matter?
If we didn't take the stand we were taking.
If we supported Black Lives
Hey,
Matter?
you can put all you want on anti-abortion, all over your van, but the pictures are a little graphic and they're disgusting.
Well, you support it. You support doing that to children.
I support having a right to choose what you want to choose as a
So
woman.
you support doing that to
Yes,
children.
I do.
So what's your problem with the images? That's what you support. Really?
Because, okay, you have kids,
No, man.
go have some children, then come talk to me and tell me what you would think if your 5-year-old saw that picture.
I tell you exactly what I think. I would not be afraid of them seeing it. I'm around families that have children that young and younger, and they hold those images. They're around those images, and they do just fine. It's people like you that get upset, and that's why children get upset, because their parents get upset, adults get upset, and they get upset because
So seeing a murdered child and murdered people is just fine. You don't want to.
well, it's the reality of the culture they live in. It's been the reality of this culture for the past half century,
Exactly.
and we.
Aren't we trying to for change?
What's that?
Are we trying to make things change?
Yeah, that's why we do stuff like this, because there are children saved through these images.
Yeah. Okay.
There are children are saved through these images.
Yeah. How well do they sleep at night? How many times are they wetting themselves? Are they all potty trained or are they having accidents? That is bullshit. That is seriously disgusting.
It is disgusting.
To see. And you people that have it around your kids are delusional in your head.
Man, those same children you're talking about, they see horror movies. Their parents show them horror movies.
Even better, they show them home movies.
No, I'm saying they show them horror movies with blood, sex, gore, and violence. Is there anything wrong with that? Trust in Jesus Christ, ma'am. He can save you.